Hello and welcome to the Ink School by Lisa Horton Crafts. These are a series of videos about all the Lisa Horton inks as well as what components make an ink pad, such as pigment and dye and so on and so forth. And remember, if you want to download the reference guide, well, you can do that with a QR code, but do make sure to check out all the videos in the series. Now we are going to talk now about the metallic inks from Lisa Horton Crafts, and let's talk about them because they are absolutely fabulous. One of the things I love, and I know that I keep saying they're fabulous and all of them, is the fact that each of the different types of inks are truly different from each other. They have got big or small variations that may suit you for certain projects better than others. So for me, the metallic ones are an incredible combination of dye and pigment, but they are true to color in the sense that both the shimmer, the pigment side, as well as the dye base are the same color throughout. So for instance, I have got ultraviolet here. So ultraviolet is going to be that gorgeous violet color, both in the way that the shimmer is going to be violet, as well as the dye, the color underneath it. So both on black, on white is going to be that reference. So let me press it in here, and you can see it, that glorious purple. Of course, it does take a little bit of the color underneath it, so always going to be a little bit more of that darker tones of a black art, but you still can see the true to nature of that purple, especially here. Look at that beautiful element. Now, because they are pigment and dye based, you can build them up, which I mean is that the more you put, the more opaque it's going to be, the more it's going to give you a true representation on darker color. Now, one of the things they are, like the matte blending inks and the interference, is that they are water reactive. So you can, if you want to kind of spritz a little bit of water, you can do that full bleaching technique as well. So you can gonna go in here and lift some of the color, and you can see a bit of those elements. Of course, you have got some of that ink that has penetrated through the fibers, so therefore there you can see a little bit of the droplets. I haven't done like a really intense water demo, but you can see that you can play with it. You can also put it direct to here to the glass mat as well, and then kind of drop a little bit of water, and then I'm going to grab another piece of card, and you can see how it's flowing, and that is going to lift up. Now, of course, at the minute, with the water, you cannot see the metallic coming through, but definitely is there. You can, oh, there we go. You can see it here coming through as well. And this is after it has been heavily diluted. You can see there a bit as well. And then you can pick it up as well if you wanted to as well. Oh, it's coming through here nice and neatly. When it's wet, the ink doesn't kind of confer that pearlescent. There you can see it there perfectly. That is all the pearlescent. And this is heavily diluted. Imagine the concentration of metallic shimmer there. So these are kind of a quick demonstration of how you can use them, but of course you can stamp with them on letterpress. The letterpress system from Spellbinders will work beautifully. Let me show you something that I have done before, and this one I believe I use Mojito, which is that beautiful green, and that's the same color on, you can see in here, the same shimmer, that beautiful green shimmer, using one of the Year in Blue by Lisa embossing folders. You can see the beautiful, evenness of the color. And here we have got the shimmer there as well. So there is a kind of, and this one is the verdigris, another color. And again, you can see how the shimmer corresponds to the base layer. If I put it beside the, let me grab the matte blending, similar colors, so you can kind of compare side by side. You can see that it's completely, the matte blending, completely matte, and that beautiful shimmer. How does it compare with the kind of gorgeous interference? Well, here I have got an interference one. And of course, what you can see immediately that this one, the color base, the dye is more blue, whether the interference is that opal blush kind of color, that kind of a purpley, kind of corally kind of color in here. So basically the interference has a different shimmer from the base color, whether the metallic, the base and the shimmer are the same. I hope that explains it. And of course, you can see that this is slightly different kind of, it's more metallic rather than that interferes. I hope that has explained it. But of course, remember to check out all the other videos from the Ink School as well as the reference guide.